All right, listeners, buckle up, because today we're going to dive deeper than ever before, into the art of teaching adjectives.
I gotta say.
After digging into Dianne Tavenner's Prepared,
Mhm.
I am so pumped to unpack her amazing strategies. Get ready to transform your classroom. Seriously.
What's so refreshing about Tavenner is that she takes a topic like adjectives, something we might think we already know everything about, and she just throws it wide open.
Totally. It's like adjectives. Yeah, that's describing words. But then Tavenner swoops in and is like, hold my pencil, I'm about to blow your mind.
That's a very Tavenner thing to say, by the way.
Right. And one of the coolest things she does is this thing she calls the adjective adventure. Okay, so imagine this. Your students, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, they're on a field trip, right?
I love it, love it. Field trip energy is the best.
The best. So they're at a local park, notebooks in hand, ready to soak it all in. But here's the key. They're not just writing down every adjective they can think of. This isn't some adjective free-for-all.
Chaos. Adjective chaos. We don't want that. There's a strategy at play here.
Exactly. They have a mission, a purpose. They're on a quest to create the most awesome, descriptive, persuasive brochure for this park.
Now, that's what I call real-world application.
Right. And that's a huge theme in Tavenner's book, making it real, making it matter to the kids. So instead of just saying, oh, that oak tree is big.
Which, let's be honest, is kind of a boring description.
Super boring. Tavenner would have the kids digging deeper. What kind of big? Is it towering? Is it majestic? Is it ancient? Like it's been there since the dawn of time?
See those adjectives? They paint a picture. Suddenly, I'm transported to that park. I can practically feel the shade of that ancient oak tree.
Yes. And that's the power of choosing your words carefully. And think about it, this whole brochure project, it's project-based learning at its finest, which, as Tavenner points out, is way more engaging than just memorizing lists of adjectives.
Yeah, 100%. And let's be real, nobody wants to just memorize lists. That's a recipe for boredom, and ain't nobody got time for that.
Preach. And the best part is, this whole making it real thing doesn't stop at park brochures. Tavenner has a ton of ideas for using adjectives in other contexts that actually matter to students.
Bring them on. What else does she have up her sleeve?
Okay, get this. Restaurant reviews.
Oh, okay. Everyone's a critic these days, right?
Exactly. Everyone has an opinion about food, so why not tap into that and have them write a scathing or glowing restaurant review?
And they've got to use those descriptive words to really sell it, make me want to eat there, or, maybe avoid it at all costs.
Totally. Or how about having them design ads for imaginary products? Like, the more outlandish, the better.
Oh, I love that. Spark that creativity.
It's all about empowering students to see adjectives as tools. They're not just these random words we have to learn in English class. They have real power to persuade, to create, to shape how other people see the world.
It's like giving them a whole toolkit for communication.
Exactly. And here's another tool Tavenner throws in the mix: reflection. And before you tune out, thinking, oh no, not more reflection, hear me out, because this is good.
This is where the magic really happens. It's like taking that amazing meal, that persuasive ad, and asking, how did we get here? What made it so good?
Yes. It's about taking that step back, that metacognitive moment, where students think about their own thinking.
So meta, right. But seriously, it's so important for deeper learning.
And you know what? It doesn't have to be this big, scary thing. Tavenner suggests these really simple adjective journals, just a few minutes each day to reflect on, like one adjective they used and why.
Yeah, just a quick check-in. Did it work? Did it do what they wanted it to do?
Exactly. And what I love about this is that it helps students track their progress. They can see how their vocabulary grows over time, which is super motivating.
It's like leveling up in a video game, but for words.
Totally. And to help teachers bring all of this together, Tavenner gives this really practical and engaging lesson plan structure that kind of ties it all up with a bow.
Like a neat little package, but let's be clear, it's not about sticking to it rigidly.
Oh, absolutely not. She's all about teachers making it their own. But here's what really gets me jazzed. Imagine if we could empower all students to use language with this level of intention, this level of precision from a young age.
The possibilities are endless. We'd be raising a generation of articulate, persuasive, creative thinkers.
Right, because it's not just about adjectives. It's about giving them the tools to express themselves, to share their ideas, and to truly connect with the world around them. And that, my friends, is a really powerful thing.